Hi everyone, welcome to Smita Data Mining channel. Today, my lecture is about FP growth algorithm and its problem. What is FP growth? It means frequent pattern growth. It is a type of mining without candidate generation. In KTU questions, if they ask if do a mining without candidate generation, keep it in mind it is FP growth. With the candidate generation, it is a priori algorithm. So we will go to the frequent pattern growth algorithm. The main difference between frequent pattern growth and other algorithms is that FP growth does not generate the candidates. It only tests. Motivation. Only frequent items are needed to find the association rules. So it is best to find the frequent items and ignore the others. If the frequent items can be stored in a compact structure, then the original database does not need to be used repeatedly. Let us look how to generate a FP tree. The algorithm works as follows. First, scan the database once, as in the a priori algorithm, to find all the frequent items and their support. The next step is sort the frequent items in descending order of their support. Third one is initially start creating the FP tree with a root null. Fourth one is get the first transaction from the transaction database. Remove all non-frequent items and list the remaining items according to the order in the sorted frequent items. Next step, use the transaction to construct the first branch of the tree, with each node corresponding to a frequent item and showing that item frequency which is 1 for the first iteration. Sixth step is get the next transaction from the transaction database and remove all non-frequent items and list the remaining items according to the order in the sorted frequent items. Seventh one is insert the transaction in the tree using any common prefix that may appear and increase the item counts. Then continue with the step 6 until all transactions in the database are processed. Let us look at the problem. Then this algorithm should be more clear. So example is generate FP tree for the following data set. Here it is said that minimum support count is equal to 3. This is the question and given transaction ID and item set. Sometimes in the question it should be given as some percentage. Some minimum support should be 30% like that. So we have to calculate minimum support count. In this case, minimum support count is equal to that percentage into number of transactions. For example, it is given as 30 minimum support should be 30% and the transaction is 8. Then minimum support is equal to 30 by 100 into 8, that is equal to 2.4. Then as a result 2.4 appears, but empower the easy calculation rounded to ceiling value. So number ceiling then the value becomes 3. Okay, here already given minimum support count is equal to 3. So we will go to the solution. Here the items are written in one table and the frequency of the items, then its priority. So let us look item A. Item A. Then you look how many times A appears in the transaction database. You get 3. Likewise, you count all the items and count the number of frequency of each item and enter in the table. So items A, B, C, D, F, G, H, K, L, M, N, O, P. Frequency is 3. For A it is 3, B 3, C 4, D 1, F 4, G 1, H 1, K 1, L 2, M 3, N 1, O 2, P 3. Okay. Then you have to prioritize the items, that is in the third column. So how its priority is given? The priority of each item is according to its frequency of occurrence. Here we can see the item C has the highest priority of 1 because the frequency is 4. Likewise, then we give the priority for F. It is also 4, so it is given as 2. Then frequency of each item, according to the frequency of each item, we give the priority. So here frequency count is 1, less than minimum support count. That frequency, that items is deleted. Okay, that items is removed. Then according to the priority, the database is arranged. So the database, after removing non-frequent items and reordering, it will look like this. Transaction is 1 to 5. Then according to the priority, the first one is arranged. CF AMP. Second is CF ABM. Third is FB. 4 is CBP. Fifth is CF AMP. Then we have to draw the FP growth tree. First, you have to create a null node. Then you take the first transaction item, it is CFAMP. So you have to draw CFAMP, and in the column the count of each letter should be given. So first CFAMP, all of them appears 1, so we give us 1. Another, next we take CFABM. So when you draw CFABM, the count of C and F and A is increased, and you draw B and M. Then next is FB, then it is attached and the count is increased wherever. After constructing, the whole tree will look like this: CFAMP and CBP, ABM, everything. So if we are going to the same path, you just increase the count. If you want another path, you have to create one. Okay, this is how an FP tree is constructing. Then you have to mine that. Then only you know which are the frequent items. So here we look at the path reaching P. We get CFMB, and the frequency of count is 2, and CBP it is 1. We can see that CP occurs 3. Then looking at the path reaching M, you get CFABM, that is only 1. Looking at path reaching B, we get FB1. So the minimum support count, the items that match minimum support count is CP. So frequent item set is CP. Hope you enjoy the video. If you like this video, you please subscribe and share. I will come with the next video. Till then, bye.